Welcome, everyone. We thank you so much for tuning into the program. I'm Kelly Ratcliffe, your host, along with my lovely wife, Ruth, and Miss Princess. You'll see her poke her head up every once in a while. We appreciate you so much tuning in. This program is brought to you and sponsored by Wright Funeral Services and Crematory of Martinsville and Fairhaven Memorial Park there in Spencer, Virginia. And we appreciate them being our sponsor, and we appreciate you tuning in. We're hoping that you've called a friend and neighbor up and let them know the program is on every Sunday afternoon from 4 to 4:30. And we just appreciate being back. There's a song that some very good friends of ours, Reverend Jim Hilliard's already gone on to be with the Lord, and but Jim and Carolyn used to travel and sing when Jim was living, and they would inevitably in revivals they would start off with this song right here, and I like it, and I was just thinking about it today and listen to it. It says, "He'll put angels all around you." In a world full of trouble, I just travel alone. God is our Savior. Oh, we're on our way home. When forces of evil ever closing on you, just look toward the heavens. Friends, this is what He will do. He'll put angels all around you just to keep you from harm, to guide and direct you till you're safe in His arms. He'll put angels all around you. You're never alone. You'll be protected until you make it home. Like the prophet Elijah, in the Bible we're told, all by an army, he just stood there so bold, for he heard God whisper, "Fear not, my son, just look toward the heaven, and you'll see what I've done. He'll put angels all around you, just to keep you from harm, to guide and direct you till you're safe in His arms. He'll put angels all around you. You're never alone. You'll be protected until you make it home. He'll put angels all around you just to keep you from harm. Oh, to guide and direct you till you're safe in His arms. He'll put angels all around you. You're never alone. You'll be protected until you make it home. Yes, you'll be protected until you make it home. Oh, I tell you that I remember the old tent revivals when they used to have the Hammond organ and all of them. I remember when Jim Angle and all of them used to, Sharon, them used to put the tents down. A lot of you all younger folk, you wouldn't remember the Liberty Fair Mall down when it used to be the swimming pool, and in that area there. And Jim Angle and the Hill and His Wings evangelistic team, they would pull the big tractor and trailers come in, and they'd set the tent, and I mean, it would, a crowd, 1,000 or better people would turn out, and they'd have the old tent revival and stuff, and it was wonderful here, that old Hammond organ play, and it's good to go and see Jim and Sharon. Jim's 83 now, I think, 83 or 84. He'll be 84 our birthday. His birthday and mine is October 1st, and so he'll be 84. And still goes to India every February, and still preaching to the mass crusades over in India. And if I can get it, and remember the words, evangelist George Wright used to come and as special guest and from out of Ohio. He used to come and preach for Jim and during the tent revivals. But George has had a stroke now. He's not able to go much. And Belvine Wright, Belvine, if you're watching the program, Belvine, she's a good friend of theirs. And Sister Belvine preaches all over. And but George used to come and preach. But there was a song that he wrote. And he used to do it and said, I'm wading through deep waters, Lord. I'm trying to get on. I'll do just a little bit of that. Let's see. Moses and Aaron fled from Pharaoh and his men. Oh, it looked as if they all would die, and fear fell over them. But God said unto Moses, stretch your hand out over the sea, and the waters he rolled back for him, just like he do for you and me. Oh, I'm wading through the waters, Lord, I'm trying to get home. But the waves of sin, they get so high, sometimes I think I'm gone. But when I think I'm gonna sink, I'll hold my hand up high, and the great big hand of God comes down and takes a hold of mine. As Peter went to meet the Lord walking on the sea, oh, he looked around and saw the waves, and he began to sing. But as Jesus heard his cry for help, oh my Lord, please help me. Oh, he stretched out his hands for him, just like you do for you and me. Oh, I'm wading through the water, Lord, I'm trying to get home. But the waves of sin, they get so high, sometimes I think I'm gone. But when I think I'm gonna sink, I hold my hand up high, and the great big hand of God comes down and takes hold of mine. Yes, a great big hand of God comes down and takes hold of mine. I tell you, I love old songs like that. Well, Ruth, a lot of people has commented they've enjoyed hearing you sing. And Ruth doesn't do a lot of lead singing, but when she does a beautiful job with it. And if you don't mind, I'm going to try to get you to do that song that you and I were talking about, When I'm in the Lowest Valley. Tell them a little bit about it.
This is an old song, of course, but it's a beautiful song, and this is my prayer to the Lord, that I want to be what he wants me to be. I want to do what he wants me to do, and I want to stay in the center of his will. In other words, I don't want to do his good or acceptable will, but I want to do his perfect will for my life. Lord, I don't want to do one thing on my own. Put me where you want me, Lord, where I belong. And give me the strength, Lord, to do thy perfect will. So when I'm in the lowest valley, I can climb the highest hill. Lord, I want to be what you want me to be. Lord, I want to do the things stay in the center of thy will. So when I'm in the lowest valley, I can climb the highest hill. This world, it gets more wicked every day. People's hearts have grown so cold, forgotten how to pray. But if I live to be 100, I'll keep holding to your hand till you come and take me home to that promised land. Lord, I want to be what you want me to be. And Lord, I want to do the things you want me to do. And Lord, help me stay in the center of thy will. So when I'm in the lowest valley, I can climb the highest hill. So when I'm in the lowest valley, climb the highest hill.
Done a beautiful job. Hey, Ruth, since you're doing that, I know we did it on one of our programs before, but let's do a little bit of Empty Me.
Lord, I know when you saved me, you filled me with your spirit, and I praise your holy name. Precious Lord, be a light that others see, your Holy Spirit shining on me. Lord, will you empty me of every selfish thing that would hinder my sweet walk with thee? Shine down upon me and fill me anew. In every way, Lord, let me be more like you. Now when your light, Lord, is shining upon me, there's no hiding its wonderful glow. Family, the children, my neighbors, and all my friends, when I'm in Jesus, all others will know. Lord, will you empty me of every selfish thing that would hinder my sweet walk with thee? Shine down upon me and fill me anew. In every way, Lord, let me be more like you.
shine down upon me and fill me anew.
In every
Way,
way,
Lord,
let me
be
be
more like you. Done a beautiful job. I want to do this next song for our good neighbors, Tammy and Jerry Hutchins, and we appreciate them watching it on Facebook. Listen. If you had known me then, the way I was before, then you'd understand why I can't hold back the tears. My life is so different since I gave it to the Lord. I want to give Him glory while I'm here. I stand before you knowing that it's only by His grace that I am just what I am today. I'm a trophy of grace, a display of His love, a part of the results from the old rugged cross that once stained with His precious blood. No, I'll never understand why He died in my place. Just look at me today, because I can say I'm a trophy of grace. Oh, there is no way I could repay His love, and the mercy He's shown is more than life to me. No, there's nothing I could do or say that would be enough to pay the debt of sin He paid for me. My life's a testimony of His mercy, love, and grace. Oh, and one day we'll thank Him face to face. I'm a trophy of grace, a display of His love, a part of the results from the old rugged cross that once stained with His precious blood. No, I'll never understand why He died in my place. Just look at me today, because I can say I'm a trophy of grace. Just look at me today, because I can say I'm a trophy of grace. I tell you, thinking of what He done for us, you know, I wasn't there when they crucified Him, and I didn't see all that they had done to Him. But friends, one day I will be there when they crowned Him King of Glory. Listen to this song. I wasn't there when they drove the nails in His hands. I wasn't there when they mocked His precious holy name. No, I wasn't there when they placed the thorns on His head. Watched them hang Him on the cross to die in shame. Oh, but I'll be there when they crown him King of glory. Oh, I'll be there when they sing redemption song. Oh, I'll be there with the Savior of every nation as they stand before the King upon his throne. I wasn't there when they brought his body down. I wasn't there to see the tomb that they laid him in. No, I wasn't there, friends. Oh, when that third day, yes, it finally came. And to hear the news that our Savior rose again. Oh, but I'll be there when they crown him King of glory. Yes, I'll be there when they sing redemption song. Oh, I'll be there with the Savior of every nation as they stand before the King upon his throne. Oh, yes, I'll be there with the saved from every nation as they stand before the King upon his throne. As they stand before the King upon his throne, I'll be there. And I tell you, friends, you can be there too if your name is written in the Lamb's Book of Life. You know, I may not be able to have a lot of my name written in other things, but it's written there. And yours can be if you just call on his name. Listen. To be well known of man, I may not ever be. I'm sure my go down in history. There'll be no marble plaques to tell of my great deeds. There'll be no big parade giving in honor of me. Oh, but there's a record book my name is written in. Oh, it was recorded when I was born again. It cannot be blotted out if faithful to the Lord. It's in that record book kept by our Lord. You know, on one of the programs, Ruth said that those records will be accurate. Oh, friends, how true that is. Doesn't matter what people say about you down here. It's what God knows.
Yes.
He keeps good records. Listen. Oh, yes, every deed I do, and every word I say, there is a record kept until His judgment day. My name will not be lost, misplaced, or overlooked. It is securely kept in God's record book. Oh, there's a record book that my name is written in. It was recorded when I was born again. It cannot be blotted out. Oh, if faithful to the Lord, it's in that record book kept by our Lord. It's in that record book kept by our Lord. Oh, I tell you, in that record book. Well, I want to send the program out also to Bill and Ginger. And Ginger will love you. And I still got that puzzle you made me of those doggies. And I love it. Might even show it on the program one day. But Bill and Ginger love you. And I also want to send this out to Hazel Mills. We love you, Miss Hazel and Peggy. And I'm sure Peggy sees that baby there. Peggy's been faithful about sending him birthday cards and different things. We love you, Peggy, Craig, and also want to send this out to Miss Hall. We appreciate you so much. And all of our good friends. Now, I get those care facilities wrong because I remember by their old names. But go ahead and give the list out.
Blue Ridge Rehab, Blue Ridge Manor, Martinsville Health and Rehab, Stanleytown Health Care, the Harmony Home, and also the adult daycare and Tender Years.
That's right. Now, over at Martinsville, we used to call it Martinsville Convalescent, but they've changed the name. But over in Martinsville, over on Spruce Street, my good friend Sarah Hazelwood, she's administrator over there, and I'm doing a beautiful job, and we love Sarah and appreciate her. Well, friends, I tell you, we're right here at the end of the program, but I couldn't do it justice without mentioning a little bit about Wright Funeral Service and Crematory and also Fairhaven Memorial Park. You know, friends, when you're thinking about calling a funeral home, you want to know that you want the peace of mind to know that your loved one's in good hands. Well, there's no better hands to take care of your loved one than the family there at Wright Funeral Services. Tony and his family and them are dedicated, along with Ruth, myself, Jim, and those that work there. We're dedicated and take care of your loved one as though they were ours. And you say, well, Kelly, is that important? That's most certainly important. You know, one thing that sets Wright Funeral Service apart from everyone else, we own our own crematory. We do not have to depend on other funeral homes to do our cremations. We do everything here. We're Martinsville and Henry County's leading funeral home because we have state-of-the-art equipment. We've got top-notch equipment, top-notch staff. There's not a family can come in to ask us anything that we have to say, well, we can't do that. You know, we've had families come in and say, well, Kelly, you know, the problem is we don't have a minister to do the service. That's not a problem. We have ministers. We have people on staff that's trained to take care of that. Well, we'd like to get these songs sung, but we don't have anybody to do it. It's not a problem. We can take care of it. We can take care of all your needs right there at Wright Funeral Service, Crematory. And also Fairhaven Memorial Park, beautiful place there. Ruth, you can see Pilot Mountain, Rocky Knob, and Hanging Rock, all of them from right there in the cemetery. Beautiful place. And Katie is selling that property just right and left because people love it. I encourage you to go by there. It's only half a mile past the old country store there on 58, and it's there on the right. Fairhaven Memorial Park. It's a beautiful place. And just come by Wright Funeral Service if you want to see me or Ruth or Tony or one of us, and we'll be glad to help you in any way we can. Well, we love you. We appreciate you. Be sure to tell everybody the program's on every Sunday afternoon from 4 to 4:30 right here. God bless you, and we'll see you next Sunday.